Could chewing gum be just as bad as actually smoking cigarettes? Now I know that's a big bold claim, but once you really start to look into the ingredients of most chewing gum on the market, they have all kinds of interesting ingredients and preservatives and artificial sweeteners. And talking about artificial sweeteners alone, there's a couple, one called aspartame, another called Splenda. Aspartame specifically, most people know is actually quite toxic. When you heat aspartame up, it literally becomes formic acid, formaldehyde, which is an embalming fluid and carcinogenic, and ethyl alcohol. And these three things are quite toxic inside of the body. They lead to neurological damage, and they can lead to all kinds of other conditions and symptoms. Most of which people will go have these symptoms from taking aspartame. They'll go to a doctor and say, hey, I'm having these symptoms, and they literally might be diagnosed with fibromyalgia, MS, epilepsy, simply from using an artificial sweetener, potentially in chewing gum or something else. The next one is called Splenda. Splenda is actual sugar, but they use hydrochloric acid to get rid and dispel of some of the carbon and attach these chlorine molecules. The chlorine actually destroys your good digestive gut flora and can then lead to all kinds of problems. So there's literally been animal studies that were done that showed it decreased red blood cell count, caused male infertility, enlarged kidneys, spontaneous abortions, and even increased death rate. I'm not saying chewing some gum is gonna kill you, but if you're taking and chewing gum literally on a daily basis, these small toxins start to accumulate inside of your body, destroy your digestive system, and potentially cause all kinds of other problems. They've literally done studies of children between the ages of 13 and 19 and found children that chewed your traditional chewing gum had a high rate of literally headaches and migraines. So I highly recommend looking into this and making sure that you're avoiding preservatives and artificial sweeteners, especially if you are chewing gum. And even better than that, we can look back into history at what used to be chewed, and this is literally called frankincense gum. And this is something very simple to do. It might not taste as good, but you can mix it with some honey, you can mix it with something else, and this is what it actually looks like. So you can buy frankincense gum as an actual resin, and you can literally just pop it into your mouth and start to chew it. At first it's hard, but you break into that, and then it literally becomes like a chewing gum. I'm a big believer that it is healthy for your gums and actually healthy for your teeth to chew this stuff. And if you look at PubMed, which is a medical journal, you'll actually discover that frankincense boosts your immune system, reduces inflammation, and has a whole plethora of other benefits. So check out frankincense gum and really start to look into some of these ingredients in traditional chewing gum. And let's just make a smarter decision moving forward.